Hi guys, it's here again and welcome back to Europa after about a month and a half or so of doing, well, not much. Yeah, the sister's going through the leaving cert right now, so yeah, been a bit busy with that, if you know what I mean. So anyway, Third Rome was finally released today, and yeah, so even though it, you know, makes a lot of changes to Russia and adds a lot of Russian achievements, we're just ignoring Russia entirely because, you know, as nice as it is that there's loads of achievements for Russian miners, they're all pretty much the same thing, which is kill the railroaded tier 1 lucky nation bullshit. And that's what I dislike about things like that. I dislike this area because you've no choice. Kill Muscovy and that's it around here. No choice. Kill Kebab or that's it. Gets a bit annoying. But there were a couple of new ones added, and you know, some of them look interesting, and also there's the usual generic ones, but there was one added recently, which, you know, people played this nation, people played here anyway, but, you know, I didn't really see the interest in it, but Dithmarschen got an achievement, which is, it's a small achievement. It's to own Shetland and Holland, while Denmark doesn't exist, but there's, you know, there's other more generic achievements you can play around with by doing this. I don't know what they are. I can't remember what they are. There's a couple of them. Actually, yes, now that I remember it off the top of my head, there is the achievement for owning all of the funny provinces by owning Haha, owning Hee Hee. Which is, yeah. Is it really here? I thought it was Hee Hee. I thought there was a second Hee Hee elsewhere. Right, well, we need to own Hee Hee. We need to own Haha, which is taking that off from Morocco. And, well, Lolland, you'll get it anyway at some point. If you're gonna be, if you're gonna have to kill Denmark, you're gonna end up taking Lolland at some point. So, you might try that. So there's a couple of other things they can do, you know, play around with. Besides, you know, it's a republic. And everyone knows I love playing republics because monarchies are so RNG based, whereas republics are very flexible, even though some might say they get less points overall. I don't particularly care, but then again, factor in Dithmarschen gets yearly republican tradition right at the end, so yay. On top of their other ideas, I mean, they only start 8 development. It's pretty crap development compared to their everything. I mean, even Hamburg and Lübeck and all these others are at and around 20s. You know, an early plan would be probably to get in and try and expand ourselves into the HRE, even though, you know, it might piss off this guy over here, so we'll have to get a good ally before we do that. Although, obviously, East Frisia is obviously the immediate target I can use to move from here and then get into other areas. But yeah, Dithmarschen has some interesting stuff. Obviously, you are the Peasants' Republic, you get production efficiency and morale and a little autonomy. You get more morale from your tradition, less shock damage received. That's helpful in the early game when it's all about shock. Infantry combat, true faith, merchant, privateer, fishing, development costs, more autonomy reduction, goods produced, and obviously that Republican tradition right at the end. So yeah, let's try this shit out. Oh, and also the other thing is, this is going to be a game where I can't rely on, you know, stacking absolutism. I had to make a comment. I was, you know, replying in a thread on the EU4 subreddit lately. Not lately, actually yesterday. And people were asking, obviously, now that France has had their l'état c'est moi decision changed from +20 max absolutism to instead they now get, it's now a yearly absolutism increasing decision. So that has reduced the max amount of absolutism you can have. You can potentially have from a 165 to a 145. I think there's other ways you can like stack on more on top of that, but for most nations, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's 185 if you count both France and if you start as France and then form Prussia. But yeah, 145 is the absolute max. And I was, you know, going around getting an idea, alright, what are the other, you know, max absolutisms you can have? Dithmarschen as a Peasants' Republic with a maximum of -50 can have a max absolutism of 35. And that's with the Golden Age. This minus 50 is so crippling, you can't even trigger court and country. You just can't. The highest absolutism that a non-legitimacy based government can get is 85. With a minus 50, your max is 35. You need 50 to be able to trigger court and country. So you can't. If you are... This Peasant Republic, it also counts for Merchant Republics as well. They also have a big minus 50. Yeah, Merchant Republic there. I don't know if there's another one somewhere. I think there's another kind of republic that has a minus 50, but yes. So, yeah, minus 50. So, yeah, we're not going to have much absolutism at all. So, we can't rely on that for any admin efficiency or the discipline and all that fun stuff. So, anyway, let's just get on in this. I've rambled far too long. Far too long. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to save this, so... I don't even know what I'm going to be calling this series yet, so... We are revolting peasants. Alright, see you guys in a second. I don't know if I'm going to be re-rolling this starting ruler a few times, because that's what happens when you play these republics. You get a random ruler to start with. Okay, I'll take a 155 I'll take a 155 Conqueror, who is 30. Oh yeah, I'll stick with this. 155 Conqueror, who is 30. You're gonna be re-elected for quite a while. Conqueror. I mean, the lack of admin doesn't help much, but I do appreciate the 5 mil. Also, how did we lose money to start with? Wow, that cav. Wow, we start losing money. That's something. Why, what's our navy like? And our navy's not even that big, it's just, 7 lights and 3 transports. Touch annoying. Right, so, well, see, we don't actually have any merchants placed, which would probably help. Definitely help if we actually placed some merchants. I'm also going to place a guy into Rhineland to try and push up. Mission, blah, blah, bullshit. Oh yes, right. I don't know if these are simply because we have... I think it is because we are... Because we have our specific... what is our culture? Westphalian, isn't it? God damn it, where's I fucking... Yeah, here. Yeah, we are Westphalian. Where is my culture? Yeah. Yeah, so that allows us to form both Westphalia and Hanover later on. Although I think... And this is something I need to check beforehand. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, there it is. Laughingstock. Oh, and haha, hee hee, in Lawland. Yeah, like I said. And there's Dithmarschen. Lessons of Hemmingstedt. Right, of course, that's the thing. Wow, that is long-winded. All the provinces of Shaland and Holland and Denmark doesn't exist. Yeah. Actually, there's really not that many I can get here. I've kind of already gotten a lot of the basic ones, and also, in case those of you, well, for those of you not in my Discord channel, by the way, link in the description if you want to join, I was able to use the bug that was in the end of the Roman Empire game to actually just play it on my own off-screen and go for a one faith. So that's why one faith no longer shows up on this list, because of that. So, yeah, not that much to do. It's just these two. Although I suppose we'll end up, continuing on, see how things go. You never know, we may become an elect... I don't actually think we can become an Actually, I was going to say I don't think we can become an elector because of a republic, but then again, theocracies can become electors. I mean, they can't be elected, but... Yeah. So anyway, starting by losing money is not... That is really not nice. I would have preferred elsewhere. Right, rivals are Bremen and East Frisia and Hamburg. Okay, same as last time. Ultimately, I'd say one of my first targets would have been to go for Verden. See, Bremen is in the Lübeck Trade League and is also a free city. Hamburg is the exact same. East Frisia is all on their own. So I'm kind of wanting to start by just picking East Frisia straight off the bat. I don't get the mission on them. I'm only going to stick with East Frisia for the time being. I don't really need the rivals right now. And yeah, we're probably not going to be getting very much out of this because we need 30... Own and control a core province. Why does it say 32? Oh, I see. Right. Owning core province and controlling core province, I guess, counts, or owning province and his core or something. Yeah. Also, our development. Oh, we're in marshlands. That's not great at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to expand relatively quickly. And I need to pick it very carefully because, again, this money situation. So yes, we can form Hanover later on if we want to. Well, that's... is it admin 10? What do we do? We're still a duchy, we get a few permaclanes, we become Hanover, gain base tank, blah blah blah. Westphalia... Oh, it's 10 as well. I thought one of these got changed to like 23 or something. It doesn't need to be in the Westphalian area, and own a few core provinces, and then... Oh, that's a forced monarchy switch, though. Yeah, not sure I'll be doing that. We may end up getting Hanover later on. Right, anyway. We don't have money, but we need an army. Also, we don't exactly... Oh yes, we're a republic, we don't have nobility, and our estates are going to be a bit pointless because this is the capital, they can't be here. So... yeah, there's not much I can really do off of you guys now, that's the thing. I'm not wasting that Republican tradition. Try and buff up the merchants at the very least. They may be able to help me get some more cash a little later on. I'll try and wait for the turn of the month and see if that changes anything on my missions. I'd love to just get a straight up claim on East Frisia to start with. Although again, since you're, you know... Oh, right, open all this shit up again. Since you're over there, and you know, you're not in the HRE, no one gives a shit about you. Yeah. Also gonna need some alliances further afield. Yeah, Austria don't care. We should probably look at the we should probably use the macro builder for that. Just to have a look in the eyes. So, Saxony-Lauenburg, Burden-Meckler, Pomerania. I'm tempted by Lübeck. I know I'm gonna want to end up taking them on later on. But I'm tempted by them at least for the time being. Because that is a giant... Well... Lübeck can punch above their weight. I could also join the Trade League for the time being. I'm tempted by it just for the time being. Yeah, I'm going to start by joining the Trade League. Yeah, I lose some of this, but I'm just going to do this for now. I want to at least get myself... Also, that should be a pop-up and pause. Oldenburg left the Trade League. Verden wants ally. See, the thing about Verden is this is a province I could, you know, easily rush over for. Fortunately, yeah, I'd have to cross it straight to get there, which is a big -2, but that's a big province I kind of want to take. It's better for development as well. As for looking for other friends, yeah, you really... Okay, the Emperor really doesn't care right now. In fact, no one does. We are far, far, far too tiny. Yeah, right now we are far too tiny for anyone to pay attention to us. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I'm threatened by Denmark. Oh, right, yes. I'm threatened by Denmark. So I can potentially pick up your rivals. Burgundy, Lithuania, and England. Burgundy is... Oh no, it's who you're hated by. So yeah, that would be the Scots, the Lithuanians, and the English. None of which really matter all that much there. Yeah, this might be a slow start. I'm not entirely too sure where to go with it. Oh, you want a Scheller. This is for improving relations with Verden. Fine. I feel like I feel like I shouldn't, but for the time being, I'm going to. Answer the merchants. Hey, that's actually potentially useful. Or not. I was looking to get more money out of them, but not particularly much. So yeah, I did lose some trade power by being in the trade league, but I should hopefully get some more... Oh, no, not collect. You're transferring. Whoops. I want to try and make sure I just get a touch more money if I can. So what, we're going to be about 0.6, 7 ducats in the hole or something, maybe? For a little bit. Well, obviously there's the Kingdom of Italy and Empire. Oh, you like Pomerania, you bastard. Oh, that changes how things go here. I may want to go over and... I may want to try and grab Pomerania as well. Come home for a tick. Hopefully, I'm kind of hoping that then they'll turn around. Or Pomerania will then be like, hey, yeah, I prefer you. Right, that's me on force limit, but I can't afford this army right now, so... Let's build up some cash. You guys... Do we even have many sailors? Not very many. Well... So it's going to cost... It's just going to cost us. As your import, 10 a month. We only gain 5 a month. We can't even really afford to do this. Based on now that sailors have maintenance as you're using them. Yeah, I can't even afford the sailors to protect trade. That's how bad it is right now. Austria broke up at Hungary already? Wait, what happened there? Baden, Palatinate, Salzburg, Genoa, the Pope, allied with Aragon. That just doesn't even make sense. Austria now have far too many Diplo relations. Like, really? Wow. How did you get so many of those? Oldenburg is in Genoa's trade and is allied to Pomerania. Great. Great, so now my only expansion is pretty much straight into Friesland. Maybe that's where I should be going. Let me max this out to... Let me get this maxed out. At least Friesland is still just the Ottoman Republic for the time being, because... Yeah. 8 free cities that start the game are there. Shit. It's not really how I expected this to start. Yeah, so I can't afford any sailors. Okay, so that's the PU. So Teutonic Order are probably going to die in about a couple of seconds. And Muscovy is already destroying them because that's what they do. Yeah, that's what they do. They just utterly destroy them. There's my foreign contacts. You're coming back from you. Prestige and papal relation. Nah, I'm not going to bother with the Pope. I'm just going to start with a network here on Friesland. And also, okay, that's not fortified. I also really need to improve relations down with Austria as well. Just so that, you know, I can get them friendly. Alright, let's claim that. You come home. And almost immediately get to work over there. It is looking like election right now because obviously no heir for the time being until I get an heir. And it looks like they just got one. 643. Oh, they got Ladislav as well. So who are they going to switch to? Brandenburg back themselves. Bohemia. Going for Austria. Struggling to find my mute button there. Saxony. We're voting for them as well. And I wonder if Trio will probably end up switching very soon. And it's a hung vote, which means Austria keeps it, so I kind of have to keep an eye on them. Teutonic Order want them. They are busy losing to the Poles. Yep. As to be expected. So am I now at my relations cap? No. I can have 2 more. Just because I'm, so, you know, while I'm in the trade league right now, yeah. Is there anyone even else out there? Let's see, we got 11 potentials. Oldenburg, Lumberg, Saxon-Oldenburg, Mecklenburg. Teutonic Order are friendly, but as soon as they do that, they'll want to come in. Denmark will ally. Huh. I know I need to kill them, but I need a power base. Then again, 9.8, you know, as long as they stayed there. Because now the temptation... Wait, what? Did you attack, kill... Attacker... The Leinster conquest of Wait, what? The Leinster conquest of Kildare, and Leinster called in England on this? Oh, Kildare. They got rid of the fort in Dublin? Huh. I was like, how the hell did they take... Oh, they got rid of the fort in Dublin. Well, that's a thing. Wait, you got a Jaggy on already? Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is, oof. That's not good. Whoa. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Also, yeah, while they're allied with Poland. You know what, just for I'm doing this for safety more than anything else right now. This way I can feel safer if I decide I want to go for one of these guys. Nah, I'm not losing the mercantilism right now. I need some safety, if you know what I mean, right now. Now the question is getting over here. I need to basically work my way over here. We're in the trade league, but obviously they won't because rivalry, so I'd have to have a harder time getting around, but I can just go like 1, 2, 3. I need to prepare my my pathway. Yeah, I feel like Gelra's gonna be the way. Frieson's opinion, yeah, because that makes total sense. Frieson's opinion. Yeah, sure. That's totally gonna work for us. Yeah, we have no fucking money. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna send any more rivals, not for the time being, just in case. What do you have left? Because they're dead. And of course Novgorod are about to die as well. Okay, there's the... Well, there's the war. Oh, Leinster won. Oh, god damn it. Guys, Kildare's supposed to... Well, actually, no, I don't really care. So, you're just fighting England, you're fighting France, Scotland, oh, of course Scotland, Savoy, Montferrat, Provence, Lorraine, yeah, all that. So, England are busy. England and the Frenchy are going to be busy for a bit. Also, Poland are going to take in that. Austria might get on their case a bit. Also, yeah, I didn't think, not a hope. Not a fecking hope. Well, Denmark are having... Okay, they finally got that. Now they just have to get Gotland at some point. Now they just have to get Gotland and they're free. Although Sweden's already looking to clear away from them. Right, take that back. I need to start making my way over there. Give me access, please. Let's see. You will... Yeah, you'll give me access and you'll give me access. I'm just going to make sure I get them all now. Right, good. Just wanted to make sure I could get my access right. Oh, right. Before I do any of that, I should probably pay for my troops. And yeah, I know it's gonna cost a bit, but I'm doing this. I have to take loan. Oh god, they're tiny loans as well. Debasing, so not worth it. I mean, that much corruption for 4 points. Not worth it. Although, how are we doing on Tech 4? We are still about 3 years away from Tech 4. I mean, that would give us the absolute definite advantage by just walking in there and being like, you know, absolutely wrecking your face sort of thing. I will need a general, though. Oh, you're terrible. Oh, you're terrible. There we go. Oh, that costs a lot of points. We're not going to get Tech 4, pretty much. It's going to take a while to get Tech 4, but there we go. Something we needed. Okay, we needed that shock. Also, Friesland's navy, if they even have one. Who knows? Sort by country. I could do this, but I don't even know what it is. Friesland is 3 lights, so I can get a blockade. There we go. I still need a touch more morale. I'm going to wait for the turn of the month, and then we're going to declare, even though, yeah, we're losing a lot of money by paying for this right now. Alright, get over there. You guys get over here. Start some blockades. Hi guys. I came here for the... get over here. Get over here. Get over here. God, for less shock damage taken. I'll probably end up scrunching up. Okay, and you're wiped. I could say I really don't need to pay you guys as much right now, then. Here we go. I really don't need to pay you guys much right now, although I may have to pay a bit more to keep the, I know, you'll keep yourselves going there a bit. Alright, let's like half pay you right now or something. So that's that. He's for your still lined up Pomerania. You also had Gelera. You are in the Genoese Trade League. Never mind that then. Oldenburg is in the Genoese Trade League. I don't wonder what's going to happen when Genoa gets involved. You're also allied with Mecklenburg. How's Utrecht these days? In the Genoese Trade... Is everyone in the fucking Genoese Trade League now or something? Lucca, Gelera, Oldenburg, Mainz, and Utrecht. Of course. Oh, I had a fucking disease here, didn't I? I rolled frickin' disease. It looks like it. Even France got Pope as well. Wow, they can do... I'm gonna say they could do bad things to England, although now, of course, England is just destroying Scotland. That's why you shouldn't ally the fucking... That's why you don't ally the frickin' French. Oh, is that army tradition worth it? Sure, fine. I need it. Holstein is like, has no idea where the hell they're going. Are you... Right. How is Sweden? 41.3. Gonna keep a close eye on you. If you get that event that makes you guys rivals, then I'm probably gonna have to try breaking up. Guys, how are we doing with the Austrians? We're over 100, so... Yeah, although I need to consider I will also lose 25 for what you call it? You know, that thing. The, actually, hang on, let's give you an admiral. Oh, wow, man, that is a good admiral to start with. I really don't want to be devastating this as much as possible. Did someone just declare war on Friesland? Oh, Gelera declared on Friesland. You'll probably bring in everyone here. You'll probably bring in everyone that you're next to as well. Because I could vassalize you. This becomes a defensive war. And then I can call in everyone. And attack you. No, not worth. I will just... Wow, 100... No. You die. Wow, 100 ducats is... Every one ducat... One ducat is war score. Is one war score. Really? What, is it based on, like, annual income or something, or what? Oh yeah, and we left... Oh, right, yeah, we kicked out of the trade league because of that. Oh, and you really don't like us now. So that's us out of the trade league because of that. Right, can I now actually... Yes, let's please try and afford the army. That cost a bit on the reinforcements, but I need to afford the army right now. And you need to become a state as well. That's the other thing. I'm going to hold that to 100, because you can't be hostile while you're up there. Oh yeah, we'll also decline, by the way. Because no one cares. Let's see, you asked over there. There's no other easy way of getting that up, which is unfortunate. I could ask for fleet basing rights. I doubt it'll do much. Good. Let's see, am I actually I have no other threats right now, do I? No. Potential rivals in Gelera and Mecklenburg and the rest, but they're all still in trade leagues. That's the problem. You allied the Scots. Oh, well, the Scots are kind of dead now, so... I like the Scots, because the Scots are a bit dead right now. Right, let's just let that go, because I don't care. Yeah, hostile, of course. Oh, and of course that means this is going to tick up quite a bit now, isn't it? And the autonomy, but at least it ticks down for the most part right now. I need things to go. Why are Swedes? Well, there's a lot of Swedes there, but... Alright, let's take a look around places now. Only alliance I can get is Oldenburg. Which, to be honest, is probably a good idea to do. Where do you get 4-4? Oh, because of my mill access in various areas. I feel like I may not need it for much longer. Possibly. At least pick up anything anywhere I can for the time being. And maintain that with Austria for the time being. Too many relations. I don't mind that right now. The extra point is probably worth my while. Ultimately, I'd love to be taking one of Hamburg or Bremen, but of course, while they're in Trade League and while they're both Trade League and Free City, that becomes less likely. As Mecklenburg is allied to Brandenburg, who are busy with peasants. What is Portugal doing up here? Wait, where are you landing? You're landing in Antwerp? Wait, what? Brabant, you're at war with the... Oh, Burgundy's going for Calais. Right. I was wondering what the hell was going on right there. Burgundy's going for Calais. Of course. Right, we need this to core, and then I don't know where the hell to go. Depending on what happens... I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what happens. If Burgundy decides to go to attack the Empire, I may have a shot somewhere around here. Right, term is up. You're staying home. Oh, we're on 5 years. Oh, we're 5... We are. Wait, where is it? I don't even know where it's supposed to say what our term is. It looked like it was a 5-year term. Especially because it's 1449. I'll compensate them. Yeah, I need to keep this army active right now. And there's the Renaissance. And of course, this changes everything. Of course, it won't spread around here all that quickly. Actually, it's spreading... Oh, 10 dev makes it spread. Right. In that case, I'm going to make it start spreading here. Just a little bit of development, just to make sure it starts to spread. Because I will need to get this to spread and get embraced relatively quickly. There is Friesland, thank you. So, Friesia, I'm going to have to make you a state and a full core. Says I need to make as much as I can out of this province while you're standing here, while we're here. Still not making terribly much money. Because yeah, spending it all in the army. If I wasn't spending it all in the army, I could. And we still only make 5 sales a month, although we have a much higher maximum now. I guess that's useful. Where is everything? So obviously, yeah, Renaissance is going to start spreading. A lot of stuff in the middle here that doesn't seem to... That obviously isn't 10 development, I guess. Yeah, a lot of low development provinces in the middle here. That's kind of how it starts to spread. It spreads here because these count as European as well. Huh. Well, this is interesting. Might do quite well. Oh, Norway has pretenders. Because the thing is, if they win, Norway breaks away from Denmark. Because they gotta love that tactic. Use pretenders to break away from someone. Okay. I'd love... Oh, wow, Munster are on their own. Munster are solo. Austria is no longer hostile, but I want to be very careful about how quickly I do that, because... building up the aggressive expansion is not advised, shall we say. Also, building up the unlawful territory is not advised. None of it is really advised at all. Let's try and be friendly to both of you for the time being. Here's our Mill 4. Someone else already got it as well, ouch, but there's our Mill 4. I need that. We so need that right now. So I'm losing a ducat a month. Also, are you paying for your troops? Hard to tell. Why do you have that when you make salt there? I really want to just fight Munster. just to get them off my back. Get a little bit more Westphalian. This is all Westphalia as well, because this is Frisia, so this is going to be this and... Oh, it's these three provinces. Yes, I'm going to want East Frisia at some point as well. Get through here, get into East Frisia. You're out at Gelera, though. And I can't really go 2-to-1. Speaking of things, okay, my loans are up to 13 now. My debasing is up at 13, but probably not something I want to do. It's a case of, does anyone else? No one has put claims on you. Rivals are Gelera, Aachen, and Cleves. If I rivaled you, I could probably pick up Cleves as an ally. I've already cancelled my mill access as well. I cancel it through Brunswick. I think Cleves is a potential ally. If I do that. Alright. Rival Munster. That gives us this. Come home for a bit. Boop, boop. And I'm gonna end up. I'm gonna have to cancel the access here just to make sure of it. I would say we could, you know, divvy them up, but I'd rather not. I'd rather the entire state. And of course, if I say no, if I don't give you anything, then yeah, things get a bit hairy. Obviously, there's the option for humiliation, but I'd rather not make use out of that. Still have that? You get it for 10 years? Jesus. Well, you have no reason for wanting to. Everything's too kind of quiet here. It's all a bit far too quiet. I still have too few rivals. Who else then? I mean, I don't want to be messing around. I don't want to mess with either of these two because, you know, they might actually try, although no longer in the trade league, so that doesn't matter. Lubeck I don't particularly care about. Utrecht, maybe. Gelera, maybe. Utrecht is... No, not while they're in the trade league. I also can't see Utrecht, so just make sure. Okay, they have 6k there. Well, I feel a little. Gonna at least go to what, half season the maintenance. Yeah, stick with half season the maintenance for now, so I don't bleed that much money. I may even want to get Diptech 4, or maybe not. Separatists are potentially on their way. And this was only fish as well, god damn it. I really need this autonomy to, like, be gone, sort of thing. Unlawful doesn't go into 59, 8 more years until this is anywhere useful. This autonomy will take quite a while to tick down. I'm basically relying on my Peasants' Republic to able to help it go down. What's Cologne doing? What is going on? Cologne is probably wanting a bit of Cleves. Well, I'd have to fight Hesse there at the same time. By the way, let me take this Loth province. Oh, Bohemia became... Oh! Wait, really? Oh, wow, Austria lost the vote. Okay, I'm safe for now. Because the CB... Yeah, you don't pick up the CB. Bohemia have too many diplo relations. Really? Royal marriage is Silesia, vassal at Silesia, allied at Nuremberg. Well, let's get to work on Bohemia then. Because I'm totally going to want... I need to make sure that they're friendly now. Well, that changes things. Alright, no one to worry about Austria, but now it's Bohemian Emperor. Although, I think Bohemian Emperor also has the other thing. Well, no, I'm less at risk of invasion because of the Danes. Right now. And let's get that dip. Alright, so, economy is still in shambles. Rebels potentially wanting to rise up, and people who might want to eat us, potentially. And we are now a 2-province peasant republic. God, this is thrilling HRE gameplay.